of. So I'm gonna answer this one this time because we know it's not this one. But
Well,
I'd like to get to a point
we
where
will be
people
all
who
alone in
don't
here.
know me in person, who don't know just how much of a bad person I am, will say, "No, he's an excellent human being." Because I try to be excellent to people. I'm just also a jerk.
Jumpy?
Huh? Oh, nothing. It's not important. Come on, let's go.
I said wait a minute.
Why?
Aren't you afraid, Jumpy?
Afraid of what?
Well, I've never, you know,
It's your first time?
I might get wet
What?
down there. I'd get soaking wet.
Well, I mean, of course you would. That's the way it works.
See, that's a thing, Tekrith. You might have thought I was a serial killer leading you to your doom at that point. But if you hadn't said anything, I was. You hit that flag, and so we had to go down the other path.
I mean, I've never heard of anyone getting soaking wet somewhere else.
That's...
And honestly, you're not the only person who thought I was a serial
that's
killer.
true. You don't mind
Mind what?
getting wet?
Well, I don't know. I think I'd probably, you know, like it.
Gosh, Jumpy, you're so brave.
Really? I mean, I kind of think any guy would do the same thing, you know?
I'm pretty sure they're having two different conversations.
What happens, happens, right? I mean, if you get the chance, you've just got to go for it. That's what a man is supposed to do, I guess.
You're so
I
cool,
love Junpei.
Jumpy.
I really
I
do.
really admire you.
But he is like Windows screensaver single IQ, just bouncing between corners. He's driving you home, going to lead me to my death tonight. Not tonight.
That doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you ought to admire someone for.
I'm really scared.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you've never done it before.
Yes, so I don't think I'll be able to last very long. And then it'll be over.
Over?
Yes, I'll go to heaven.
Heaven?
It feels kind of like you're floating in space, and your mind gets all fuzzy, like when you pass out.
I don't regret this.
At least that's what I've heard from people who have experienced it.
Yes, I've heard that too. Although I don't think the same thing.
You want to float in space, Tekrith? I'm hoping you're not talking about the same thing Junpei's talking about, but either way, you could probably just go talk to Elon.
What?
Huh?
But it would happen to men too, wouldn't it? It would happen to anyone. Once it gets into your body, the same thing happens to everyone.
Well, I mean, usually it doesn't go inside the man. I mean, generally.
Tried begging Elon for school money, he denied me. Yeah, he tends to do that. It depends on how many bowls he's gotten into him. But generally speaking, probably say nah.
Yes, it does. Well, eventually it will.
Days exist, Junpei.
It's not like you really have a
Surprise.
choice. Your body will force you to swallow some of it. Eventually.
What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm just saying that that's what happens. It's a psychological reaction to what you're experiencing.
Oh, is that so?
I know most men
You know what?
probably have larger lungs.
He might
but
be the Bicon we deserve, but he's still a child. He'll get experience eventually.
even then, I don't think you
I
can
mean,
hold your breath for
Mountain's
20
already
or even
kind of
10
propositioned him
minutes.
unintentionally.
Eventually, you'd have to breathe, and then the water would get into your lungs.
He's a young twink.
Once that happens, your body won't be able to get oxygen anymore, and you'll start to feel that floaty feeling as you pass out. Huh.
Oh.
Junpei joins the conversation.